Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday to everybody. Yes, indeedy. Friday is here. All right. Well, guys, I just wanted to show you guys a few of my side busters, my GEC side busters that I've accumulated throughout the past couple years. These happen to be all GEC side busters. I've worked on my GEC collection for a very, very long time. I've gotten the collection pretty darn squared away. And now what I'm trying to do is, like I said before, I'm trying to work on my Boker collection. I'm trying to get my Boker collection to the same caliber. It's taken me years. It's taken me years to get this GEC collection to where I want it. There would be no way. I've done it once before. I've broken them all out. Excuse me. The only thing is, guys, just getting them out of the tubes and putting them away is just a bear. You know, I've got 40 tubes in there. I've accumulated, so far I've got 40 of them in there. And I've gotten my collection. I'm very proud of my GEC collection. So, but I figured you'd just like to see some of these sod busters. And they're just such a simple pattern. But it happens to be one of my favorites. With that bird's eye pivot there, I just love that bird's eye pivot. And I love everything about the knife itself. It's just very simplistic, straight to the point. But boy, it just shows something. It really does. It's either you love sod busters or you don't, you know. It's one of them deals. You either love them or you don't. But yeah, I just figured that you might want to see a couple of my side busters because I am now going through all my tubes. And it's very important when you get into the GEC knives, you get into them tubes and you look them over every so often and you just put a very, very light coat of oil on them. Or else you'll go in your tubes and you'll find a disaster. So you got to really maintain them. You know, it's not hard. This happens to be another one of my favorites. I have two in there. I have the red jig bone, and I have this one here. I forget what kind of bone they call this, but this is the trapper, the Oregon trapper. And man, I wish I could have. See, I like a bigger knife when it comes to these GECs, and I wish I could have picked up a couple more of these. They came out in every color and every bone handle back in the day, and now you can't get them. But this is the trapper, the Oregon trapper. And I just love the size. I just love that blade shape. That clip on it is just unbelievable. But let me show you the red one here. I like the red one too a lot. Look at the jigging on that red. It's just fun. Look at the fit and finish on that back spring. Everything's done immaculate. Although I'm very anal with these guys. I'm very anal with my GECs. I keep them immaculate. You know what I mean? See that thin coat of oil on it? If you can see, it's just a very, 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 that's all you need. Just a very thin coat. and she'll stay good for a while. But look at that fit and finish on that, right? That's what you're getting when you get a GEC knife, guys. Look at that, huh? Unbelievable. But this is why I'm in it. This is why I'm in the traditional game. And you really can't do too much better when it comes to fit and finish on a knife and quality. And now I'm starting to work on my Boker collection. I'm hoping that I could get my Boker collection equally equally as good as my GECs. Now, nothing will ever come close to my GECs. That's just I love my GEC knives. They're my number ones. GEC knife is just, I don't. Everybody has their favorite, and GEC is my favorite. But look at that. Look at that micarta. Are you getting all that? Are you really seeing that micarta on there? That's called, I think this is called basket weave micarta or something like that on this bullnose. This, they call it the bullnose. Sodbuster bullnose. But these sodbusters are just, man, I tell you, just such a basic, simple pattern. But, man, they're great in hand. You could get a lot of work done with them. And they're great. They're just great. Like I said, it's either you love them, you either love them or you really don't care for them that much. But that happens to be one of the patterns that I just love. And the Boker Copperheads, man, are my second favorite. I love them Copperheads. That's where I'm at now. I'm trying to get all these Copperheads. I'm buying up all these Copperheads by Boker. And I just want my traditional knife collection to be at the top of the game. I got a lot of time. I've got a boatload of money invested in these guys, a lot of tracking down. I mean, you guys know once you start getting into these GEC knives, it's not easy to acquire 40 of these things. Sometimes you got to do the chase game. Actually, a lot of the times you got to chase them down and you got to jump on them when you can, because if you don't, they're gone. And it's a lot of chasing, and it's a lot of money, and it's a lot of going online and finding these things because they are in demand. These knives are in demand. And, just for instance, like they might come out with this Sodbuster a few years ago, and they might only come out with it for like a week. You only got like a week span. And then if you don't jump on it like that quick, you'll go online and they'll just show out of stock again. It'll be gone. They'll just show out of stock. That's what they'll come up as. Out of stock, and they're gone. And then you got to go to the secondary market. And I hate doing that because these knives here are so expensive on the secondary market. You know why? Because they know that you're going to pay that money for them. They know you're going to pay it. I pay it. I do it myself. They know you're going to pay the money. They could put it up for any price they want on the secondary market, and you're going to pay it. You're going to pay it. Like this Oregon Trapper. Just for instance, if I didn't get this Oregon Trapper, I would have went online to get this, and I would have paid whatever they wanted for this knife right here, because that's how much I love this pattern. That's how much I needed this knife for my collection. I needed this knife for my collection. And I would have paid the money. I would have. But anyway, that's a whole nother situation. That's a whole nother topic. But I just wanted to show you guys some of my Sodbusters. I just love the Sodbuster pattern. I love GEC knives. And this is something that I wanted to show you guys. So I've already was in there going through the tubes and giving them a light oil and checking them all out, because it's to the time where I need to look them over again. And that's what I've been doing. So, and I had them out, so I figured I'd show them to you guys. All right, then. please let me know what you guys think about these sod busters. Let me know what you guys think about GEC knives. Are you guys into these traditionals? Are you guys into these sod busters? Anything you want to chime in on would be well appreciated. I always like the feedback. I enjoy reading the comments, you know, anything to help me. I like reading them, and I just enjoy the interaction. You know what I mean, guys? So, all right, I'm going to let you guys get down the road. That's just another quick look-see what I got going on over here. And, yeah, you know what I say, man. Be careful out there. Be careful. It's a crazy world. And stick with me. I ask you to stick with me. And we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, then. Take care. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.